Alright, hey, what's up guys? Well, I want to make a quick video here and sort of ask the question more than kind of explain or give my side of a story or anything like that. Drinking water, everybody's doing the juicing lifestyle. They're eating more raw foods, going vegetarian, vegan, just trying to stay healthy and live longer and enjoy life more. So let's talk about the water that you drink. Just a question, leave it in the comment section if you can. What do you put in your body? What are you drinking? I'm using this coffee mug here just to represent tap water. I don't drink tap water. Here's some bottled water, which is usually everyone's next option. It's filtered. A lot of people think they're all the same. They're not. There's actually a lot of I don't know. I've heard some stories that I'm not sure what I can believe, but there's I guess not a lot of regulation out there. I've heard everything from just regular tap water that if you lived in the same city as the manufacturing plant, you could turn on your hose outside your house and you've got the same bottled water. There's spring water here. This says 100% mountain spring, and if you notice the difference between this one, it says purified drinking water. This one will have, if I can focus it in, look at that ingredient deck. Look at all those ingredients. Now in my opinion, my water shouldn't have any ingredients. It should just be water. Which you might say, okay, well here you go, spring water, 100% mountain spring water, no ingredient deck listed. It just sources, shows you the springs and the county and all that where the water is coming from. Now spring water, there's a lot you can do and go out and with your own jug and you just go find it, but how clean is that? Is it being filtered enough through the rocks and the sand and all of that kind of good stuff as it makes its way into whatever container or vessel you have? I don't know. I don't trust that. There's a lot of animal, matter and products that I just don't want my water running over before I drink it. Then you look at distilled water. This is kind of my choice. This is where I'm leading. I've been drinking this for a while now. Couple of different options here too. This one on the right is from Walmart, and this one is a local grocery store here by my house. And this one you can see right here just says distilled water processed by steam distillation, and basically what that does is you're just taking water and you're boiling it. You're getting it really hot, turns into a to more of like a gas, like a vapor, and all the impurities stay down in the container that you were boiling in, right? So the steam escapes up, you capture that steam, and as it cools and turns back into water, now you have, from what I understand, is almost 100% pure water. Now the Walmart brand, they do it a couple steps further. You'll see right here, which is kind of cool, the source is a well in Phoenix. This is kind of funny, right? So the source is a well in Phoenix, bottled in Atlanta, Georgia. And then right here, this one is distributed out of Ohio and bottled at the Tolleson Dairy in Tolleson, Arizona, which is about maybe 5 or 10 minutes away from Phoenix. So it's kind of funny, these guys, two companies are like crisscrossing themselves here as they bring it over here. But you'll see right under the source it says processed by purified steam distillation, then they filter it, and then it's ozonated, if I said that right, which the ozonation process is kind of a debatable process too, where they throw some of the ozone molecules, I guess is how you say it, into the mix there, and I don't know, there's supposed to be some anti-cancer benefits to all that. How long they stay, I guess, viable in the water is debatable too. It's kind of out of the scope or out of the realm of this video, but the question remains, what do you put in your body? What makes sense to you? And I'll be honest with you, I can definitely taste a difference in these two waters. Even though they're both steam distilled, there's definitely a difference. And this one's empty. I know it's a catch-22 having to get it in plastic, but this, if I can focus it in here, what you want to look for is the number 2 in here, the HDPE. Number 2 symbol, there it is. So from what I've read, that's the safest of the evils there of the plastic world. When you start getting into these really flimsy ones where they're recycling the caps and they're saying they're saving the environment, they're just using a cheaper plastic from what I understand. Let's see if, I'm not sure, didn't really stage this video or plan it very well. I don't know, I don't see the little symbol on it, but this one is from Costco. So maybe I can look on the bottle a little more and see if they have a symbol like this one. Here we go, the arrowhead. Alright, there you go, see the number 1 and the triangle. So that's a different type of plastic. I don't know. You tell me. Take a look at your dishwasher. You open that up, you see all that nastiness, all those minerals that you're getting. You don't, from what I've read, you don't need those minerals that they're actually, this company here is adding back into the water. And you know, this one definitely, I'm not sure if it's even filtered, but if it's filtered, you're still not getting all of that out. Steam distillation, you are. From what I understand, like I said, I'm not an expert, I'm not telling you what to do. It's just what I've kind of been, you know, informing myself about. But it makes sense to me, you know. You can't put this stuff in your car's radiator. You have to do distilled water. Why is that? You know, think of your body as an engine of your car. You know, if this stuff's gonna mess up my pipes and all that stuff inside my car, you know, think of that as your heart, your veins, and all that kind of good stuff. You know, when those little calcium deposits and all those weird minerals that maybe you've been digesting or trying to, you know, that you got in your water that you didn't need in your body at all, maybe those break loose, and you know, that's called a stroke or a heart attack when you get a blockage somewhere because of that. So, and the other thing too is, you know what, the argument is, where are you going to get your minerals? Well, you get them from the plant-based diet that you're on, like you're supposed to. So, like, you can't go out and chew on a bunch of rusty nails for you know, any iron or you know, things like that. You don't get your minerals through the water. Let me know if I'm totally off base. I mean, that supposedly is the role of the plant, is they absorb the minerals from the soil, and that's how we get it. So what do you think, guys? Am I on the right track? Steam distilled water, is that the way to go? If so, is this other process, the filtering and the ozonation or ozonated water, does that matter? To be honest, this one is about 10-15 cents cheaper than this one. So you tell me. Alright guys, I love to hear your comments, love to read them. Appreciate you watching. Stay healthy.